Now we need to understand the IT business analyst role. In simple words, an IT business analyst conducts and completes the requirements process on the time. So earlier I was talking about a problem and a solution. Here my focus is on requirements. Why is it is so? Because you see, on a project, larger goals which end users will be accomplishing through the system are addressed. So these larger goals are addressed. We need to document these in form of requirements, detailed requirements. We need to refine them. We need to come up with outputs as they are. They will be understood by our clients and by our development team members. Before you do that, you need to understand the software development lifecycle or the waterfall method of software development, which was the traditional method of software development. Here, there are key phases like analysis, design, development, testing, and implementation. Analysis is all about requirements, goals, and behavior of the software. Software business analyst is the key person. Design is all about the structure of software. Just as if your requirement is to have a vehicle which can run at 250 kilometer per hour, it will have a different design compared to a vehicle which has a maximum speed of say 100 kilometers per hour. So, so this vehicle will have a different engine, different chassis, etc., different suspension. Similarly, in software, we have a different design. So this different design means you will have a different database design, you will have a different network design, the components of your software architecture, the servers, the database, the capacity, the memory, all that will be different according to the requirement. Then basis analysis and design inputs, development team takes up development. As the software is developed, it is tested by the software testing team. Testing team is led by the test manager, development team is led by the project manager, and then finally the software is implemented. Implementation is installation of software and configuring it fit for use. Implementation involves activities like installation, configuration, demonstration, training, test run, parallel run, live run, etc. So you will be part of the whole life cycle. Your focus will be on requirements. In this waterfall method of software development, the software requirements, design, etc. were taken only once, and we were delivering the whole software at the end of the project together. But this method was having, you see, limitations. Requirements change within time. If requirements are not understood correctly, or if the development has got, you see, bugs, etc. in large number, so the client is up for a negative surprise at the end of the project. So now we do not follow the waterfall method. We are following what is known as the Scrum framework or Scrum method. We learn while we take up this program every Sunday. We learn Scrum framework, we learn other activities, all of them in detail. I will try to provide you a glimpse. And whatever you learn in this class, you will have videos for the same. Recorded videos, and of course, we have our full e-learning portal. So on a Scrum project, we complete the project in multiple iterations. After every iteration or after every development cycle, we deliver the software to the project. As the software to the client, as the software is delivered to the client tests the software, deploys the software, and they provide us the feedback also. So this development is adaptive development. So we build iteratively and we adapt. And then I will not focus on other areas of vocabulary which is present here. Say, for example, what is a sprint planning? What is a sprint retrospective, a sprint review? We will be learning all this in much larger detail. We devote good amount of time on Scrum. I will show you some project activity wherein you can say how user stories and requirements are captured on a Scrum project. But right now, our focus is to understand the essence of Scrum. For the same, you need to understand this. Say, for example, we need to say we are developing a software for the client which has got features like employee database, attendance, leave, and payroll. So what we can do, we can develop this software iteratively, wherein we develop user interfaces, features, and software for employee database. After every iteration or sprint, we will add additional functionality. That means after the employee database, we can implement attendance. So this promises early ROI. As the client starts using our software, they are providing us the feedback. So development is adaptive in nature. The progress is transparent. And then let us say once employee database and attendance functionality is developed, we provide the functionality or feature for leave or the leave module. And then finally, we can develop payroll and this whole system is implemented. So iteration ensures there is early return on investment, adaptive in nature, transparent, and client can inspect the progress as the project proceeds. So now you have some idea of this framework, what is Scrum. As a business analyst, your typical job on a Scrum project will be to participate in backlog grooming meetings, to participate in Scrum ceremonies like sprint planning, sprint review, etc. Your main job will be to manage and maintain the product backlog, write user stories, etc. But as I mentioned, we won't focus in so much in detail now. You just need to understand Scrum is the popular framework for developing software projects. Since you are a key member of a software project where you are in charge of requirements, etc., and client communication, you need to understand what a Scrum framework is. Moving ahead. So, what are your activities as a business analyst? Your activities include requirements, as I mentioned, implementation, quick testing of release after every deliverable or after every iteration, client account management. As you gain seniority, it may so happen that more than many projects are going on at your client organization and you are managing those projects. Then there is new process design, advisory and consulting. As you gain seniority, you will become an advisor and a consultant also. So these are IT business analyst activities. So Rohan Jha has asked, what is implementation? So implementation, say for example, if you purchase a laptop and additionally if you purchase a Windows 11 software, while you install, you are just install, configure, you are implementing a very simple software which can be implemented in something like 30 or 45 minutes. Whereas big product, a product like a Finacle software suite or Guideware software suite, they may require months to implement because implementation, the ultimate purpose of implementation is that the end users start using the software and we are able to utilize the software for the live production environment. Okay, moving ahead. So key business analyst activities, as I have mentioned, are requirements, implementation, quick testing of releases, new process design, advisory, and consulting. Now,